What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at a Satyr deck. Conveniently named Don't Hate the Satyr. Hate the game wouldn't fit, so, you know, everyone can, I'm sure, understand the reference. So Don't Hate the Satyr, Hate the Game is going to be our deck for today. Now, before we go and hop into this deck and what all it holds, I would like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like down below and a comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions on this video, future videos, or past videos. Furthermore, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It's free. It's a great way to support the channel, and it helps you to get an update every time I put out a new video or go live, which is generally Tuesday through Thursdays. Now, this week, things are going to be a little bit different. Mine and Eva's anniversary is coming up, so I'm actually going to be working throughout the week, and then this weekend I'll have it off, but I'm still not going to be streaming because, again, it's our anniversary. It's Valentine's weekend, so all that lovely stuff's going on. If y'all have a partner, or if you don't, you know, go out, celebrate. You know, if nothing else, celebrate yourself. So all that being said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into what we're actually playing here today. So, as the name implies, we are playing a Satyr deck, and Gallia is really the main reason for this, right? Gallia plus plus Blood Aspirant, two cards that I looked at and I was like, yeah, I kind of want to build a deck involving those two, right? So, Gallia reads, she has haste, or it has haste. I don't know if Gallia is a guy or a girl. Anyways, 2/2, green and a red, has haste. Other satyrs you control get +1/+1 and also have haste. And whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard 1 card at random. If you do, you draw 2 cards. So kind of a little deal there. Next, we have Blood Aspirant, which reads, whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a +1/+1 counter on Blood Aspirant. Furthermore, you can pay 2 mana and tap this creature, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood Aspirant deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. So this thing can build up. It can make it to where your opponent's creatures can't block, and it has a built-in sacrifice mechanic within itself. Furthermore, we're playing things such as Gilded Goose and Fabled Passage to help with that sacrifice just a little bit. Furthermore, we have 4 copies of Careless Celebrant, a card that I feel like is a little bit skimmed over, but it may not be the best in the world. However, I do want to try it out in this deck. 1, it's a Satyr. 2, it's a pretty good sack outlet, right? Whenever it dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. It's 2 mana for a 2/1, not the best baseline stats, but again, it's a Satyr, so it kind of fits in with what we're doing here today. Moving us down, we have 3 copies of Collision Colossus and 2 copies of Domri's Ambush for those surprise bursts of damage, for those removal times, really for, you know, that low cost, whatever we need it, whenever we need it kind of thing. Gruul, really these 2 spells are like the go-to ones if you're playing a standard Gruul deck. Gallia, we already talked about. Anax is a really nice way to give you some more little 1/1 red Satyr creature tokens. Also, Anax is very, very strong in itself, so, you know, kind of nestles right into the deck very nicely. Moving us down, we have 3 copies of Stampede Rider, a 2/3 that has trample, and this card is only a common, but the cool thing is it's a Satyr. So it reads, at the beginning of each combat, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Stampede Rider gets +1/+1 until end of turn. So if we have an Anax down, right, and then it has 4 power, or if we have Klothys, or if we have a Questing Beast, or if we have a combination of Domri plus, where is she at? plus Gallia, and maybe our Blood Aspirant has a counter on it, or maybe we have a Careless Celebrant down, right? Then that'll also get us to that 4 power, which conveniently enough, with either Domri or with Gallia down, would actually make this card go up to a 4/5, right, with trample for 3 mana, which honestly isn't bad, which is the reason why I've decided to include it in the deck, even though it's common. 2 copies of Domri, Anarch of Bolas. This will help keep our creatures from getting countered as much. It'll give our creatures a little +1/+0 boost, and it acts as a little bit of removal in the way of that -2. Klothys, we've kind of already talked about quite a bit here in this deck, but this god is just very, very fantastic in almost every single Gruul deck. 3 mana for a 4/5 indestructible that reads that you can either deal damage and gain life every single turn, or add some mana just in case you're not quite hitting your lands, right? Moving us down, we have 3 copies of Questing Beast, because this is a 4 power creature, which means it'll turn online the Stampede Rider, right? It hits very hard, and it works very well with Embercleave, which is our our sort of surprise ending with the Gallia, right? It can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. Honestly, Questing Beast is just one of those cards you kind of want to see, right? Now, people have sort of made a shift away from Planeswalkers, and if you're getting hit with the mono blue or with the Simic Flash or any of that stuff too much, by all means swap out. Or if you simply don't have Questing Beast and you have Shifting Ceratops, by all means swap out Questing Beast for Shifting Ceratops. Very strong card still, has a bit of different mechanics to it, but its mechanics are great in its own manner. So oh, we also have Field of Ruin, which works very well with the Blood Aspirant, and it works well in getting rid of those Castle Vantresses or whatever special lands your opponents may have. So all that being said and out of the way, we are going to go ahead and hop right into our matches. Guimoto? I don't know. We'll probably just call him Moto for the sake of me not knowing. Sure. It's not a turn 1 Gilded Goose, right? But if we could get to Anax or Questing Beast, I'd probably be happy with it. Sure, I'll keep it. Opponent gets to go first, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I do really enjoy this Theros battlefield. There's not really many, if any, well, I guess you can click on the water. There's not a whole lot of interactions with it, which I gotta say I'm a little bummed about. Y'all know I really enjoy the interactive maps. It's like one of my favorite parts of Magic, actually. But this one doesn't have many interactions, but I will say it's one of my favorite looking battlefields, right? I like the Universe River and the flatness of this, right? How just decimated it looks, or how it looks sort of like a battlefield. Anyways, I digress as we move on into actually playing the game. I don't want another Blood Aspirant. I think one is plenty, and I'd rather see some more lands if I'm being completely honest. So we shall see, we shall see. Opponent's playing Orzhov, which means they could be going Orzhov Life Gain, Orzhov Enforcer. Maybe not. You don't tend to see Orzhov Enforcer in a Life Gain deck. Alright, so we could go Goose here, which would set us up for the Questing Beast on next turn. And Questing Beast can't be blocked to the Orzhov Enforcer, so I think that's a perfectly fine play there. How are we going to get rid of the Orzhov Enforcer? I'm not quite set on that yet. We may do some trades. Ooh, and a Cruel Celebrant. So our opponent here is sort of kicking it back, right? Doing some old Orzhov Aristocrats. That's something else. So we can go ahead and go Questing Beast here. We go Anax and trade out the Anax to the Orzhov Enforcer because we have another Anax. However, I do kind of like the Questing Beast play. It's good, easy, guaranteed damage. So, and I highly doubt they'll board wipe us quite yet. They may, they may go ahead and Kaya's Wrath if they have it, but it would be a very terrible decision for them. D-Spark. That's a lot better. I gotta say, that's a lot better move for them. Alright, so we will recover here. Now I can either play a Blood Aspirant and create a food token, which I'm not gonna lie, I really kind of want to do, or I can get down an Anax. Actually, let's go ahead and get down the Anax. And Goose, you just cool it. You cool out. Cool out? Cool out, Chance. Chill out. Sometimes I say things and I'm like, yeah, that's the saying. That'll work. People will understand what I'm saying. Oh, man. Alrighty. Moto, what you got for me? Something. Anything. Hit me. Hit me with your best shot. I'm sorry. I know we kind of all had this agreement I wouldn't sing songs anymore. Consume? Well, that's unfortunate. I'll probably just let the damage ride. Go ahead, swing in with your Enforcer and Cruel Celebrant. Yep. Well, I'm not going to let that damage ride because that's just, nonsense. Absolute nonsense. So we can go Blood Aspirant and Anax, and I don't see a reason why not to, unless they just absolutely board wipe us, in which case, ow, right? Ow, ow, ow. But this should be okay. I don't see them board wiping us quite yet. They don't have the mean. Well, we don't have the means to replenish now either, but. Ooh, Priest. Got to get rid of that some way, somehow. Blood Aspirant can deal 1 point of damage, but only 1. Now, I'm not as inclined to defend with my Anax here, because if we do hit something like an Embercleave, right? Why don't I just defend there? That makes more sense, right? Yeah, not quite sure what they were thinking swinging in with the Cruel Celebrant. It might have been a misclick, or maybe they have some way to kill Anax. I don't know. That was a bit of an odd choice to swing in with the Cruel Celebrant there. Generally, you want to keep your utility creatures back. Brought back. Oh, speaking of back. I still don't know if that was the correct play, but it is what it is. So. Well, the good news is, if they make me sacrifice a creature, I have this little 1/1 Satyr, right? Let us just swing in with all these little guys. They shouldn't block with Priest. Surely not. Yeah. That's like a telltale sign for me. I have something to defend that will hurt you. Alright, let's see. What do you got? What's that one card? Basilica Bell Haunt. Well, I gotta say that's not what I was expecting it to be. Okay, so we'll get rid of the land there. Are they gonna Priest? That's the question. So they swing in, that's obvious. No, because they just attacked with Priest. That's odd. Oh, what am I doing? I could have defended and used, boom, Priest dead, right? Whatever. Y'all know I like a challenge. I actually think I'm gonna go ahead and sacrifice this food, gain the life, build up my Blood Aspirant a little bit. We got the extra mana, you know? Kind of makes sense. So I could do that and do that again. Put him at a 3/3. Well, yeah. I think I'm just going to swing all in with these little fellows again. These good fellows. It doesn't matter who you block, it's gonna be the wrong choice. There we go. So we'll take out the Bell Haunt and get them down to 9 health. I'm sorry, 10 health. Cruel Celebrant. You're making me miscalculate. Now, I am getting a little worried because if they hit any... Why do you just keep going with the Priest? If they hit any board wipe, they're going to be sure to use it immediately, right? Ooh, we got lucky there. Ooh, we got lucky there. I am going to deal the damage to him because that makes the most sense. We can deal 6 with what we have on board right now. If I play this, does this turn on? It does, so that's going to be lethal for us. Game 1 being picked up. You know, a little scary by the fact that we could have got board wipe, but honestly, things went pretty smoothly. So, yeah, Mr. Moto, Mr. or Mrs. Moto, thank you for Game 1, and again, don't hate the Satyrs, hate the game. Alright, I'm not going to say that after every game, but I had to say it at least once. Let's get on into a game 2. Abe Cadu. Cadu? I don't know. We're going to call him Abe. That'll suffice. Ooh. His hand's super greedy, but I will keep it because, well, it also looks super fun, right? No, I'm sorry, Klothys. I just want to land. If you're not a land, you go into the bottom of the barrel. Stampede Rider. Well, you're not a land. Last I checked. So, it appears that Abe here is playing Rakdos Aristocrats, right? Rakdos, sack your shit. Alright, well, let's get a Stampede Rider down, shall we? Dun 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 dun! Now, we can potentially kill the Footlight Fiend with our Blood Aspirant. If we can hit something like a Fabled Passage, that would be great, too, to just keep the Blood Aspirant alive. Let's see. I'm a little worried that they may get the early Mayhem Devil. That could be... Oh, no. I mean, this is still bad for us, don't get me wrong. 1 mana, kill everything we have. Not fun, but... Mayhem Devil certainly wouldn't have been okay either. So we'll go ahead and shock that in, get down the Questing Beast at hasted speed. Now, there could have been an argument could have been made, let me rephrase that, to where I play that down tapped and I just get down a Stampede Rider in case they have something such as Ongroth's Rampage, right? It would have only hit the Stampede Rider. But that's okay. That's A to the okay. It is, you know, it is Rakdos Aristocrats. So they're going to have removal. They're going to have sacrifice. They're going to have Mayhem Devils, you know? It's literally one of the strongest archetypes in the game. So yeah, it's okay if they get a bit handsy with us. We'll just try to smack them back. I do think we go ahead and swing all in here and we say, block us, I dare ya. No block. Okay, right on. So let's get down the Stampede Rider, and I don't want to throw an Embercleave just to throw an Embercleave. Okay. How about you just leave my Stampede Rider alone? Plague Crafter. Well, that actually works for this, right? Whenever you sacrifice a permanent. So we could build up the Blood Aspirant if we so chose. Or we can build up the Stampede Rider. What? Don't really new. This one does have Trample, but Embercleave gives Trample. Let's sacrifice the Stampede Rider. Because why not? Aha! You miscalculated. Oh. Unless they, yeah, oops. Haha. Fantastic. I was really counting heavy on them to do that as well. Okay, so we can't do both of these, can we? No, because that still costs 5. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. We're like so close to being able to damn near kill them, right? Like, holy shiza. Holy shiza. Now, again, we could have played the Embercleave there and potentially did some more damage, but I'd rather play it as a 1-2 wombo combo, personally. Maybe wrong in going for that. Maybe very wrong, actually. Yeah, considering they could remove my creature on any turn. I suppose the best thing for me... I can still play Embercleave down, though. Just play it down at flash speed. Y'all think so? Sure, why not? I think that's actually better than waiting. Even though we just drew a land, that's not exactly what you want to see. Alrighty. Blood Aspirant, go! Oh, you should have blocked there, mate. Did I just say mate? That's really weird. Either way, game 2 being picked up by the Satyrs once again. Always block the creature with Embercleave if your opponent is just throwing it at you, right? Oh well, that's game 1, game 2 being picked up by the Satyrs, and I gotta say I'm a bit taken aback by the number of victories that we've already had. So let's move on into a game 3, see if we can't round it out flawlessly. Takuma, gonna be our 3rd foe for the day. Don't get a creature down till turn 3. It's an Anax. Whatever. This isn't the kind of hand I would normally keep. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I say that. Generally for this deck, I would prefer to have a lower curve of creatures in my starting hand, okay? Sure, we'll go ahead and play Gallia. We're not gonna. Well, we could. Let's see if they care. Let's see if they care about their Paradise Druid. They do. They do care about it. Okay. What a thoughtful person. So no questing beast here, hopefully, right? Paradise. Another Paradise. That's it. Incubation. Wow, they are ramping. They are ramping so very hard. So we have two choices here. Anax, you know, boom boom, or Domri's Ambush, Gallia, kill the Incubation or kill the Paradise, you know? Kill something. Get to kill something. Decisions. I think I will go ahead and do this. So we're definitely going to use Gallia. I think we do take out the Incubation Druid, as it does have the potential to be way worse for us. So, Gallia, get in with that 3 damage, you beautiful Seder, you. I like how she's just got that guy down there in a full-blown headlock. Straight up, about to choke your ass out. And he's just like, I don't know what's going on. This bitch just grabbed me. There's food in the air. I love it. Absolutely love it. So we can use Collision if we want to take out that Cloudkin. But I kind of want to get some creatures down, right? I kind of want to get some get some stuff rolling here. I'd like to see some more lands as well. Now we could have played Stampede Rider. It would have came down as a 3/4 with haste. But my thinking here, go ahead and get down Anax, so that way when we play the Stampede Rider on our next turn, instead of having 2 creatures to swing in, we'll have the 3 from Gallia, right? I don't know if I want to if I want to do all that, you know, discard, draw, all that nonsense. Considering we have Embercleave and Questing Beast and, you know. But I do have a choice to go for the Questing Beast here, but I'm going to go for the Stampede Rider instead, because if they have a Frilled Mystic or something along those lines, I'd rather that be the thing that got countered, 1. 2, Questing Beast I feel like stands better alone. 3, I want to try this card out, and if I never use it, I never get to try it. So all these are online, all these are going to swing in. We're going to discard a... Oh, there goes Questing Beast. Fuck. Sometimes you take chances, you know. Sometimes you hit it, sometimes you don't. Alright, so Anax is going to get blocked. The other 2 will get through. They're down to 8 health. We do have very easy Embercleave win come next turn. Hell, even 2 Colossuses, 2 Colossi, rather, on a creature would do a bit, right? I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with the Satyrs. Granted, I think Gruul is already, you know, fairly strong in all of itself, or in of itself. I think the Satyrs are just fantastic, just absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, this is just a classic Embercleave wombo combo of things. I'm not gonna take the action. I have Embercleave. Well, I guess I could have taken the action. I still have 2 Colossuses, and that would have gotten us there either way, right? But yeah, I gotta say, I kind of enjoy this. Kind of enjoy Gallia and all that. It's a GG, Takuma. I'm sorry to say it to you, mate, but it is indeed the GG. So we're not gonna play the Collision Colossus because we don't have to, and I've went on my whole spill in the past about how if you don't have to play something and you know you're gonna win, and the opponent knows you're gonna win, just win. Just win. You know, don't show off. Now, if you're playing against friends and they're like, yeah, man, go ahead, play your combo, then go ahead, play your combo. But if you're playing against some random person on MTG Arena, don't make them sit through you, like, having to do all your stuff, or don't make them concede just because you want to showboat. Sometimes I do it if I can tell the other person is watching the combo I'm doing right, if it's been a really long match and they've been saying nice and, you know, thinking, things like that, then sure, you know, play out your combo on the end, because more than likely they're actually there to see it. But don't do it if it's a game like that where you're like, okay, I have this, let's end it. Speaking of ending it, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed, and again, don't hate the Seder, hate the game. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry from the bottom of my heart. That pun came to me yesterday, and I was like, well, now I have to make a Seder deck, whether I want to or not. It's just got to happen, right? Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, genuinely. thanks a million for the support. I know I don't say it enough, but I really can't thank y'all enough for the support over the past year and a half. It's been absolutely insane, and I never thought I would come back to YouTube and have such a resonating audience that's like really carrying it on. So again, thank all of you lovely folks, men, women, children, people of all ages, shapes, sizes, colors, whatever. I appreciate you all. You're all lovely and wonderful. I am gonna hop out of here. Thank you all. I'll see y'all either later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.